Good morning, everyone. We are live via LinkedIn and Facebook. So please do come on and say hello if you are joining me live. We've been doing coffee chats all week, and we're going to continue them because I'm enjoying them. Hope you are too. And today we're talking about something really important, which can be deadly for your recruitment business or desk. So if you were joining me, come on and say hello. Let me know who's watching. If you're watching on the replay, come and say hello as well, because it's always nice to know who's dropped by. During our little chat today, if it resonates with you, if you're going to make a change after hearing what I have to say today, let me know in comments, because that's always really good for keeping yourself accountable as well. So the subject of today's coffee chat is something that I like to call comparisonitis. Now, comparisonitis may not be a real word, but it's a really, really important word that you're aware of, because comparisonitis can be deadly for your recruitment business or desk. So what do I mean by comparisonitis? Well, essentially, comparisonitis means that you are comparing yourself to other people, and you're coming up short. So it will resonate with you if maybe you've got a really top performer in your office and you compare yourself to them and you just don't think that you're as good as they are. Or alternatively, if you're a recruitment business owner, you're comparing yourself to someone perhaps who's putting out really, really great content on LinkedIn. It might be a competitor, and you're thinking, how are they doing this? Or alternatively, every client you ring seems to be working with them. And it's really frustrating because you're comparing yourself to them and you're coming up short. And it's actually really, really demotivating. But the thing with comparisonitis is that we often compare ourselves to people that are on a completely different journey to us. If you've just started your recruitment business and someone's been in business for 10 years, then of course they may be further ahead in the journey than you. And that's okay, because I promise you that at one point they have been where you are now. If you're a rookie recruiter and you're comparing yourself to the top billers in the office, they didn't start out that way. Everyone started at zero. I promise you, they had to learn, they had to go through a lot, they had to experience a lot to get there. So it's really, really unrealistic if you're comparing yourself to them right now. My advice instead, stay in your own lane. By all means, get to know your competitors. That's really important. That's really important when we look at things like unique selling points, because we need to know what the market is doing so that we can do something different to stand out. Also, success leaves clues. So again, it's really important that we're looking at people that are doing really well, looking at how they're doing it and seeing what we can adopt into our own business or desk. So I want you to remember that success leaves clues, and that's important, but do not compare yourself to anyone else that is on a different journey or at a different point to you. I want you to stay in your own lane. I want you to focus on your own desk or your own business and actually focus on putting in your own consistent daily action every day to move you forward to where you want to be. Because guess what happens if you get struck down with comparisonitis and you let it go on? You spend all day looking at someone else's LinkedIn posts or coming up short or feeling bad about yourself. And then actually, you don't take the action that you're supposed to take that day in your own desk or your own business. And you're never going to get to that point where they are, because you're too distracted by what everyone else is doing and you're not focusing on what's important. And what's important is what you're doing. So I want you to kind of sit back today and have a think. If you feel as if you have comparisonitis right now, that's okay. By all means, as long as you're conscious of it, you can then be intentional about your own activity. You can be intentional about stepping out of it. Just realize that everyone else is on a different journey. Everyone started at a different point. You need to focus on you, your own journey, and putting in your own consistent daily activity every single day. And that's going to get you to where you need to be. So have a fantastic Thursday. I'll be back on at 12:30 today for the Grow Your Recruitment Business in 2021 LinkedIn and Facebook live show, where my guest will be the amazing Jamie Rose from Blend Rec to Rec, and we'll be talking about the future of sales and recruitment. We're going to be talking about how whether traditional old school sales methods still work, how sales changed during the pandemic, and what we feel the future of selling looks like in recruitment. And we will be inviting your opinions. We want to know what's working for you right now. It's very much a discussion, and we're open to anyone actually entering the discussion. So please join us live at 12:30 via my profile. We would absolutely love to have you and hear your views. Have a fantastic day, and I shall see you soon.